Guys, welcome to the results reveal of Survival at Infernos, the challenge of the albums. Here we got Eker, the co-host. I'm a bit out of breath.
Hey.
Alright, so we got a bunch of great entries up. That's a prior challenge. We're going to be ranking in order of who won last challenge to who did the worst, so that's what the order we're going to be ranking in. We're not going to be giving them scores. At the end, we're just going to decide a good number of people to be immune. So that's how we're going to do this. So, oh, frick, I shouldn't have done that before recording, but the first one up is Weird But True with the 7 Deadly Nick Abads. And that's the album cover, as you can see. Are you looking at it right now?
I can see it. It's pretty great.
Alright, so, hold on, I'm going to do this so I can get more space. So the first song is Wrath. Nick Abad just lost at 4 Glory Smash and now he's pissed. This is a screamo about gamer age. Yeah.
Can relate to that.
Song 3, Lust. Super hyper pop song about every interaction Nick Abad had with a girl he liked freshman year, becoming a sad pop song halfway through when he gets rejected in the lunchroom.
Ouch.
Song 5, Greed/Pride Description. This is a rock song about how Nick Abad stole the last slice of pizza at a party like a dick.
Like a dick!
Yeah. He's very pompous about the fact that he did this and is proud of himself. You know, to be honest, I think this could be gluttony too, but, you know. Song 6, Sloth. Jazz song about how Nick Abad is not leaving his house when asked to hang out. What a lazy mofo. Alright, so that's the album. I think it's pretty good.
Next.
It's pretty good. I would have preferred Greed and Pride to be separate, but I guess you couldn't find examples. But it's pretty good. I like it. So next one is Hand Sanitizer with Piss Party, and this is the album cover. I appreciate it. I like it. So the first song is
got audio.
Bad Mic. Okay, hold on. I can turn this up.
He knows. So you have a bad mic, so your budget was tight, so your sound is deep fried, so your camera goes to the speed of light. I have a bad mic. Do 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 do. So your mom's a penny pincher, she wouldn't go any bigger. She's kind of a gold digger, and you don't have the slightest chance of getting a good mic.
Next song is called
Bruh. Yeah, so I think that was pretty good.
Yeah, I like this one.
I think that was a pretty good song.
But I actually like that one because he actually made a song. But I didn't listen to all the other songs. But from what I can tell, it kind of goes downhill from here. But like this one is just like a redo of the other song, which, you know, I appreciate. It's a cover song, but, you know, it's not original, but, you know, it's fine. It's good. Does he do? Let me see. Let me skip ahead. Yeah, it's pretty much the same as the other song. And this song is just him doing this. This is what I'm talking about. I don't know about that one. I don't really like it. He just does that. Alright, I'm just gonna stop there. Slurs.
Shove my cock and balls into a deep fryer and scream racial slurs at the top of my lungs.
That was good. I like that one.
That was great. honestly, I think that could have made it onto the Fallout 76 soundtrack.
Yeah, that's like a classic jazz song. It's like from the '60s or something.
Yeah.
That was it feels like that was sung by the guy who's like, it feels like it was sung by the guy who sings all the Christmas song, like the Jingle Bells Rock guy, you know?
Yeah.
Like the chestnuts roasting on an open fire, that guy.
How many times do I have to tell you that putting random obscure meme references into something isn't a song? It's just dumb and annoying. Shut up! No! It's songs! No! It's songs!
This is funny,
It's
but
songs.
it's not a song.
They're creative! They're creative! Shut up! You know, make a fucking tier list. I don't care. Explain it. No!
You should say tier list.
Next video,
Shut
Mason's
up.
Problems tier list.
Alright, that's the album. I guess that last one you could call a skit, which, you know, that would be fair enough.
I thought it was good though.
I thought overall the song, there was only 2 real songs on this album, Bad Mike and Slurs, and those were pretty good, but the other ones, especially
Yeah.
Crippo, I didn't really, well, I liked this as a skit, but it, you know, it's not really a song, but, you know, skits, I did say you could do those, so these 2 songs,
You know, Hand Sanitizer did actually give us audio files.
Bruh is a pretty good cover of that song. I don't like the song Crippo at all, but overall it's pretty good, and you got 2 great songs, a good skit, and, you know, good cover. So yeah, overall pretty good. All right, next up is Skittles with Colorful Classics. All right, so this is what he wrote. Colorful Classics is an album consisting of 10 songs based on 10 different colors. Red, orange, yellow, green, blue, purple, pink, black, and white, each covering a different genre as well, with many color-based lyrics, even if the actual songs aren't based on them specifically, just styled as such. The themes of each song and 4 lyrics include the following. Track 1, Red and Rash. The song is about heavy metal. Is a heavy metal song about hot red. At track 2, Orange You Glad, the song is about the pleasures of being alive and how happy it is to be you, hence a pun in the upbeat poppy tone. Orange You Glad to be alive, it is simply divine. Happiness is a citrus full of fun. Feeling this way will never be undone. Track 3, Mellow and Yellow, the song is about being peaceful in life, relaxing during it, and taking your time to enjoy it through and through. This song is a relaxing song with a kind of hippie tone. It feels nice to mellow, like the sun is yellow, soaking in the rays of life, relaxing in the heat is nice. Track 8, Black and Bold. The song is a very powerful song with a lot of beats. Even if you feel like you are in the dark or blackness, you can find your way out of it. I'm feeling black and bold, it is in my soul. I may feel dark now, but light will be found. 9, track 9, Whitey and Mighty. Oh yeah, Whitey and Mighty. You know what that means, Eager?
I think I do. I think I do.
This song is about how strong you are as a person and everything you can do as one, in a strong tone of voice and instrumental as well. I'm feeling mighty and whitey, truly a happy feeling that is happy. I'm strong and smart and brave, and this is okay. It feels nice to be so mighty. Track 10, Browniful. This song is about being beautiful no matter what you look like or where it comes from, in an inspirational world with people that come from all over the world. It feels nice to be browniful. I'm happy in the skin I am in. Feels nice to be one of a kind, and that is truly a win. Alright, it went from extremely based to sort of cringe, but overall,
Yeah.
track 9, that was extremely based. That was extremely based. Track 10, a little cringe, but overall, I think that was extremely creative, and the lyrics you wrote as examples, they were great. And I thought that was the best one we've heard so far. And I honestly, I don't think I'm gonna be able to convince myself to not give this a win. What do you think, Eaker?
I think you could definitely earn a win. I think it's pretty good, yeah.
Yeah,
Track 9 was really good.
yeah, track 9. Track 9. Oh, boy, bro, that's gonna become a meme. Track 9. Alright, next album is Combo Lock's Gamer Glory. So his first song is Decade Drop. Explain so that it's typically a history about video games similar to the 40 Years of Gaming by Dan Bull. However, it's not going to be all rap and would be longer and extended into separate songs and skits. There's then a cheesy monologue about how much people enjoy playing games and how influential they are in both technology.
1 hour later.
Encourage them to play games other... Holy shit. Okay, I'm just going to stop there. Yeah, this is great, but like...
Put a lot of effort into it, at least.
He put so much effort into it, but it's so long. We left off on the last entry, which was Combo Lock's very long entry, and followed by the longest entry is the shortest entry, toilet paper. Toilet paper, the workers that didn't work. And there's the... Are you on the results reveal thing?
Yeah, no, I see that.
Yeah, so we got a gay communist flag.
Which is not right. That's not representative of what the actual Soviet Communist Party was representative of.
Yeah.
They don't like gay people.
Yeah, alright. So the national anthem of the USSR represents the USSR and gay pride or something. The Song of the United Front talks about how communism failed. The Internationale, everyone is equal and everyone will be united and also gay. Red flag.
Why?
The kids are destroyed by communism, so they must come back to communism. March of the People. Chinese people want to help Korea in war so they can get rights. American. People are starving, so they have to work for food and gay rights. I think...
No! This is all of just wrong!
You know, that's what we got. He made a playlist, and I'm pretty sure these are all real songs, but... I mean, so it wasn't exactly how you're supposed to do it, but you know, it's fine. And I thought it was pretty funny, like the descriptions he gave. So yeah, I thought it was pretty good. So the next thing is tons of things with his album, The Nick Abad Ventures. So the first song is Division. It talks about how when Nick Abad was born, his dad left him. Present Nick is talking about how he hates his family on his mom's side. Plateau, metal song about his middle schools, and how everything wasn't the same anymore. Steven, skit. When Nick Abad meets the coolest kid in town, Steven, he tries to strike up a friendship with him, only to have Steven backstab him and ruin his life. Escape, skit. Nick Abad's family turns on him, blaming him for all their troubles and shit, and Nick Abad fights his way out of his mom's house and drives in his mom's car headed to Connecticut, but is intercepted by Steven in a car race shootout. The skit ends abruptly. Enigma Bad. Outro song, church-esque orchestral featuring Quartz Hyper and Shandul. Everyone in town is wondering about what happened. The lyrics are split and sung by different people, wondering about the fate of Nick Abad. The song ends with a news report claiming that Steven turned up dead at the scene of an apparent car crash. The car Nick Abad stole was found miles past the scene, wrecked and abandoned near the New York-Connecticut bridge. It's unknown if Nick is alive or dead. Wow, what a way to end. Damn, that's all I can say. Yeah, it was pretty funny, and I like the descriptions, and I like this theme. It's all about his life, which, you know, it's more like an album instead of being like about certain stories. It's about the beginning of his life to the end of his life, where we don't even know what happens to him. Tells a very powerful story. I'll just say that. Next up is Razor with Milky Way. Oop. So, the album is supposed to be that, but with his face on it. I'll edit that in post. The song names. The songs go in order of how someone feels about making music and shit like that, and goes through what they went through to get this far. How their family and friends didn't support at first, but later do. Going for the Stars album intro. This song is about fulfilling your dreams and how you shouldn't give up no matter what anyone else says. So I mean the motif of this album, it's good. Like it's talking about how you become like an artist. That's the beginning. Like it's another concept album. Like you talk about the beginning of becoming an artist to the end. So I think it's like a good idea. I think it's like it's pretty basic honestly, but it's a nice good album I guess. So next up is My Phone with Say. I think that's the right C for that accent. Hold on. What is Say? This album explores the feeling of hypeness over something with the use of music samples and original creations. The music on this album starts as a normal pop techno songs. Some songs of this album would belong to categories like jazz, rock, or new ages. The listener feels worried about something. Is there a drop beat on the songs? Where's the climax? Does the song go to somewhere? Say, particle to indicate, oh, that's in Esperanto. Oh, that makes more sense. Yeah, he also is learning Esperanto. Is like a particle to indicate proximity. Is like a daydream, a medley of events that you are so hyped to happen, yet they do not. Tracklist winner, race to the start. While is true. One miss, procism, choices, and precision. So more info. Sampled songs, as in One Miss, may include ambient sounds like circus, fairs, game shows, and jingle songs. Totally didn't thought of this album while I was playing Osu, of course. Alright, so Winner. Winner is a story with no clear path. You may try to connect the melodies that go on in the song, but you end up realizing this is the same melody played in different styles and moods. It shall recall as a bad storytelling of a typical Disney hero. We start with the present and suddenly go back some years to then get back on time and mess up with what was already told. Race to the start. Samples are combined here with an original march melody that resembles the victory of war. We start marching to go battle and win, but is it going to start? The song quickly becomes faster and gets back to where we started. Precision. The song is made up from a fair recording. You hear footsteps, balls choking, poggers? On glass, kids screaming. We are presented with this loop of a ball constantly hitting bottles. Some come near, some don't. You can hear a sad voice at the end. All right, I think that was like amazing. Like how it uses a lot of terms from music, like music theory or putting together music. Like I recognize some of those because I've gotten into it to some extent. I don't know if you did, but I liked it a lot. I thought it was a great use of. It was very creative. I thought this was the most creative idea we had yet. Like the motif of the album is that like it is like music concepts like where you're not sure what's going to happen next. What do you think?
Yeah, it's pretty good, man.
All right, we got a sandwich here. Eker posted that. All right, and we got the last album to do, Chili's Gift Card. So, will this album be good enough to win? Will the last one we do? We'll have to see. It's gonna just loading for me here. Alright, Trunko's album. He told me he did something strange with it, or something, I don't know. My epic album. Yeah, I'll be completely honest, this challenge was rather confusing, that being said, though my mom didn't raise no pussy, so I have something to show you. Album name, Penis Music. I'm being serious about the name. Finally time for you to learn the glory of these penal beats that I have talked about back in Challenge 1. Inside the disc of the album, you should find the greatest beats imaginable, tunes only describable by the term penis music. Song genre. The general genre of the songs has beats similar to rock with additions of lyrics giving story in rhythm. theming of the songs. There's a general theming of what the tracks are, the songs with sexual titles that end up being stories that end up all leading to an epic climax track, although they'd still be pretty suitable when played alone, and would serve to be a pretty nice concert playlist as well. The actual songs: Sugar Daddy, a song about a man looking for a load of crack cocaine after getting and heavily overdosing on the substance. He learns the great danger coming ahead. Grabbing his things, he heads out to save the world. Pulling Out, a song about a recovering addict hitting the streets of Vegas looking to hit it big. After numerous stories of victories in the casino, he ends up getting stuck with lust and ends up with a lot of women, although pulling out out of every one of the relationships when learning they're planning to steal his money. Defeated by the thought that the people only wanted him for his money, he returns home and stays at a motel to collect his thoughts. Sea of Sperm. This song tells a story of a grand adventure of a sperm whale that ends up in a friendship with a man that has an obsession with women. Cliff. The Final Penetration, the final song of the album. At the end of each track before this, there's a plot device that ends up sending the main character out of each song, excluding the one from the horns in the bowl, to a specific motel by the seaside, including the sperm whale. Altogether, and realizing what they must do, they force Sperm Force 1 and head to where the robber and demon are, and get into an epic battle expressed by the beats of the music playing for this specific part, and the genre switch to metal for the duration of the fight, going back to the rock beats afterwards. After the demon is obliterated using brute force, the fight ends when the sperm whale clamps the robber to death with his teeth and drags them into the ocean. The demon dead, the men decide to team up and to take down anyone who dares to deal sexual violence. And that's the album. I'll be completely honest when I say I didn't know exactly what I was doing when I was writing this, but it should be decent nevertheless. Hold up. Alright, Eker, what do you think?
Come!
I thought that was wonderful. I thought of the albums that attempted humor, that was the funniest. I thought the way it carries on the story was very clever. I think this is a great candidate to be the winner.
That was pretty fucking good. I like that. It was funny and well done.
Alright, so now we got to decide results. We can pick... I don't know how many people I'll decide will be immune. I'm thinking like 4 people we can pick to be immune, but we'll have to both agree on which people should be immune. So I already have some people in mind. I'll write it down. Hey, I'm recording. Hey.
Oh. Hey.
Hey. So, as you can see, we're back in our live action format. We did a little bit of screen recording, but now we're back. I'm recording my webcam with my phone. Isn't that fantastic?
Well, that's going to look great, isn't it? That's going to be perfect.
Well,
Fantastic.
I kind of did it for the results reveal of the other challenge, but, you know, I'll keep my webcam, I'll keep my phone just off so my webcam doesn't pick up my phone. You know, that's great. So, as you can see, we're posting a bunch of sandwich gifts. These will go in between the results. So, we will reveal them one by one, and we'll scroll through the sandwich gifts. So, the person who got first was Chili's gift card. Boom. I'll clap with my thigh. I'll clap with my thigh because I don't have access to my other hand. So, Chili's gift card, I just thought you did a great job. I thought the idea was clever, like hearkening it back to your first ever challenge entry. Well, not first ever, but you know what
Smart.
I mean. And like the way you made it like a story, I thought you did a great job of making it a concept album where it's a bunch of stories and they all come together in the end. I thought that was very clever, and I thought it was hilarious. I thought you did a great job making it funny. So you get first. Woohoo! Back on track. So second place, after we see these sandwich gifts, was my phone with Say. I thought it was very clever. I thought what you did was just so clever with like the music, like the like where your idea was making it so it's like music where you don't know if it's going to happen or not. You don't know if the certain thing is going to happen or not. I thought it was so clever what you did with your idea, and I thought it was the most creative idea. The concept behind your album was the most creative out of all of them. All right, any words for it, Iker?
It was smart and good did.
All right, so the next person who's winning immunity is... Oh, there's a lot of sandwich gifts. Skittles! Again, with colorful classics. I liked your album. I thought you wrote... You were the only one to write like example lyrics. Like, you know, you weren't the only one to write lyrics, but you wrote like example lyrics, and I thought that was great. You did a good job with those, and that really like sold your album to me. Like you wrote very clever lyrics for the songs. They were very punny. I thought they rhymed well, and I just thought it was good. And I liked the track 9. That was great. I loved track 9.
Track 9 was wonderful.
Mighty, what was it called? The Mighty White or Mighty Whitey?
Yeah, Mighty and Mightier song. Yeah.
That was wonderful. It was absolutely
not so sure
great.
About track 10.
Not so.
It
went from bass to cringe. Let's just say that.
Very quickly, yeah. But track 9 was great.
Yeah, that really sold the album to me. All right, and the last person to win immunity is... There's one more sandwich gift. Just watch this.
Chogger.
No, wait. I was talking about the guy. Is there Chogger here? Oh, yeah, there's more. There's more. Chogger. It's Combo Lock with Gamer Glory. Finally, Combo Lock pulling it out. Just barely. Like, he got cucked from immunity last time. He was one off, and now he's one off from not being immune. Good job, Combo Lock, at winning immunity. This was very long. This was very long, and it was kind of painful to read the entire thing because it was very long. But and we're back. I ran out of space on my phone, so yeah. Now I had to re-record. Okay, next part is 4th place Combo Lock with Gamer Glory. So why I put this here is like I thought the motif with like the the gaming centered like I thought that was clever, and it provided you like with a good album structure. It was so like it was very long, and that was kind of the thing that stuck out about it is it took us so long to read, and honestly that kind of detracted from it. But besides that, it was very good. It was just very solid. That's what I think. Anything else, Eddie?
Yeah, the thing he said, same opinion.
Alright, so you were the last one to win immunity, so 5 people will be immune, you 4 including Gum because he just rejoined, so that leaves half the cast who are not safe. So the next person who just barely lost out on immunity is Hand Sanitizer with Piss Party. Now, the songs that you made, Slur and Bad Mike, I thought those were great songs, but the thing is, like, you could have just used 2 more or maybe 3 more of songs like that were original and like that were good, and I thought I think you would have won, or you would have won immunity at least. So like your cover of Bruh, that was more of a cover of the original song, which that was fine, and like I didn't like the song where you're just screaming into the mic. I didn't really find that very good, but the other one where I thought it was a decent skit where you're just saying, oh, this is not a song, but yeah, I thought it was overall good, but I think it could have used a bit more. Any words, Zeker?
I thought pretty much. I mean, I thought the ones where it wasn't really as much song, I thought they were pretty good, honestly. The bro one is kind of, but, screaming into the mic, hey, that's almost funny sometimes. I didn't think that was terrible.
Alright, so we'll move on to who got 6 after these next sandwich gifts. Shinio with his album, Nick Abad Ventures. I thought this was a very solid album. You had a lot of funny moments, and especially the ending. I thought that was hilarious. Because, here's the thing. All of you guys submitted great entries, so even if you get like 6th or 8th or last, I still thought it was a great entry, and this was a great entry. It was very funny, and you put up a great effort, and I thought it was slightly better than the other Nick Abad album. What do you think, Iker?
Yeah.
All right, so we're moving on to 7th place, which happens to be weird but true. The 7 Deadly Nick Abads. Yeah, this is pretty good. I like how you, I want to say, compared to the other one, that was more of a storyline of his life, from his upbringing to his death, or possible death, we don't know yet. I like that bit of lore, but this one was more like a 7 or 6 different stories. I thought you could have at least, it's fitting because you got 7th with your 7 Deadly Nick Abads, but I thought you could have at least made 7 stories, but the stories you gave were good. I thought that it made for a fun album, and in any other challenge where everyone else didn't submit such good entries, this would have done a lot better, but 7th place, you did good though. It was good entry. You did a good job. As you can see, she has very big sandwiches. Oh yeah, Iker, any words about the 7 Deadly Abads?
I enjoyed that one. I thought it was pretty good. I enjoyed it. It was just nice.
Yeah, it was. You felt like relatable. You're getting like a story that you could think about.
The ending was very interesting.
And next up is Razor at 8th, getting second last again, but not because he submitted a bad entry, because you submitted a good entry among a bunch of other good entries. Like, I felt this one was pretty generic. Like, it is a story of like a singer from the start of their career to the end of it. Like, I thought it was more generic compared to the other ones, but I thought it was good. I thought it was a good, solid piece of entry, and I thought it was pretty good. Yeah. So what do you think, Iker?
Yeah. It was pretty nice.
Yeah.
Well done and smart.
Alright, so that leaves one more place last. Toilet paper, the workers that didn't work. For what it's worth, I thought it was a very funny title, and I thought the albums, the songs, the way you described them, I thought it was pretty funny. I don't think Iker liked it as much. He didn't like the historical inaccuracy elements of it. Because, Soviets weren't gay, I guess. He wants everyone to know that.
Yeah, I thought it was misrepresentative. It made specific reference to Soviet-style communism, which is not supportive of gay rights, and is just contradictory. It doesn't make sense. Although, it was kind of funny.
Yeah. I mean, I felt like this was very funny, and it's just, like... in another challenge, maybe this would have been like the winner because it was the funniest one, but maybe it wasn't the funniest one. That would have been Trunko's, but it was solid, but there was so many other solid entries that it ended up getting last. So yeah, that's the results reveal. So, this means that these 5 are up for voting. With the new voting system, what you'll have to do is make a ranked choice voting list of 1 being who you want eliminated most, and 5 who you want eliminated least, unless you're one of these 5. In case, only rank the other 4 contestants. You don't have to rank yourself. So yeah, do a ranked choice voting list like you did last time, and see you next time when the episode is actually released.